everyone? Speak at 222 XRP Future Millionaire with Side Bet on Economic Future. Digibite OG. So before we go any farther, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're one of those 12.2% of the people that watch my content but have not hit that subscribe button, join the other 82.2% of the people that have subscribed to the channel. We went over 3,300 subscribers last night, which is absolutely unbelievable. If you want to join my Swing Traders Anonymous or my Twitter, those links are in the description. Last night, Bitcoin held up really nicely, and we're, again, it looks like we could possibly push up to the next level, like we were showing yesterday. So we had a rise up in volume, correlated with a nice spike in volume. Consolidated up, kind of leveled off, came down. Now we consolidated sideways. Consolidating sideways. Continue along. We went down, came right here just a little bit. We did that, and then down, and then we went up just a tad and up, and then we came down with volume. This is a bullish scenario that we're going to push up likely to this next area, assuming this breaks up out of the pennant. If this breaks up out of the pennant, you're coming up to the next level. It was an interesting night last night. A lot of these things, they've held up. And it looks like, to me, they're getting ready to do one of these. So, despite what I wanted to do, despite what my gut told me to sell, I held on overnight. And we're looking for a bounce back up. Because I was considering selling it at 29.5 and then just selling it back. Or buying it back when it got lower, but the 28.6 was a very heavy target, which ended up holding pretty true last night. So I'm really happy about this because I think it's got a potential to bounce up to the next level, or at least to finish a local top right here, which could expand back to the other part of the pattern to where it comes all the way up. But we're in a good spot. We're trying to break this. And the fact that it held up so well overnight, we just got to pay attention. But it very well could swing in the up direction before it starts dumping off. That's what it's looking like. You've got a few early kickers. H-bar shot up out of that. Solana's up to like $93. So most of these shot up out of their consolidation. Hot, holo, or if you haven't checked out my Swing Traders Anonymous, this was our swing trade for yesterday. And we absolutely nailed it. We had these buy zones. I even put down where I thought it was going to go down to. And that's exactly what it did too off of there. And now it's riding back up. So we thought that was a good area at the 0.101. And then buying it as it slipped under there to the 0.095. We really thought that those were good numbers. And it actually popped over it. It came back down prematurely. But now it's popped back up into those higher levels we were talking about. So, with XRP, in the 30-minute, you can see it's holding up. It's doing its little, you could say it's doing a pennant. From farther out, it broke down through it. Now it looks like it's going to swing back up. So, XRP even held up. What we want is this to swing back up and be the top side of 116, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we want, and then we push back to there. So, I'm going to release this. It's a very tricky morning. I am still in Doge, looking for this next move up, if it can do it. If not, I'm still heavily in the profit, so I can make my decisions as I go. I did cash out some at 29.9 or 29.6, just a tiny bit. I cashed out about 25%. I took my profits because I was up like $400 or $500. So I think I cashed out like $500, but I still have in excess of 14,000 Doge. So I'm heavily invested, and we're going to see how this plays out. So pay attention, be alert.